Now we're back here in Cincinnati. Bearcats lead at 6-0 over the TCU Horned Frogs. And now a pleasure to be joined in the UC Baseball Stadium press box with Cincinnati forward Dan Skillings. How you doing?
Good. How are you?
Good. Thank you for joining us. You threw out the first pitch today. Great form, by the way. We were a little curious about how it would look, a tall, lanky guy like yourself, but it looked pretty good.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you.
We have the metrics on it. Zach actually clipped those. Do you have any idea how hard you threw?
No, not
You got
at
a guess?
49.
You're close. We had you at 52.
Okay.
You got any baseball background?
Well, my older brother used to play baseball, like, growing up before I started playing any organized sports. And I used to just throw to him.
Yeah.
And I used to play, like, out in the outfield and catch his, like, hits he would do.
Yeah.
Like, he was really good, and I just used to throw to him and pitch to him. So I had a good feel on how to do it, and I warmed up before I went.
Yeah, I saw you warming up. You were taking ground balls. Trying to be athletic with it, as always.
Your catching partner had some trouble doing the catching part of it from what we saw, but we'll leave his name out of it. Cincinnati men's basketball SID if you want to go look him up. In all seriousness, you come to a lot of these games, it seems like. You're friends with some of the guys on the team. It seems like you're here quite a bit.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I love going to these games. Baseball games are my favorite to go to, especially when it's good weather out and knowing players on the team, and just a good day like this just to get out of the house and enjoy the weather, enjoy the fans, and enjoy the university.
You're friends with Tommy O'Connor, from our understanding. You requested him be the catcher for you for your first pitch.
Yeah, Tommy, man, that's my guy. I love him. We met before, but we really got closer because my girlfriend is her best friend, which is her roommate, is her boyfriend, Tommy. So we met through that, and now we're really close.
Shout out to the UC dance team.
Yes, sir. Shout out to you.
There you go.
UCDT, baby.
You must have been pretty pumped up when Tommy O'Connor hit that 3-run home run a few innings ago.
Oh, my God. Yeah, I just posted on my story. I said, right after that big hug, next thing you know, he hit a homer. Got to do a hug before every game now.
Absolutely. It's some good mojo.
Yes, sir.
You must be pretty excited here with this 6-0 Bearcats lead. And even the way they played yesterday, not sure if you were here yesterday. Weather was not as nice as it was today. But, I mean, this is the preseason favorite in the Big 12, and Cincinnati took one yesterday and has the lead here today.
Wow, that's big time. That's big time for us. Let's go.
So we're moving into your off season now. I know it's time for you guys to get in the lab with Mike, but you got a little bit of extra time. So what kind of stuff you like to do around Cincinnati when you're not at the court?
After the season ended, I've really just been, like, relaxing. Like, my body was pretty beat up, playing high minutes and playing back-to-back games. So I really been relaxing. Oh, Tommy's hitting right now.
He is.
Hopefully he has another homer right here.
He is. Actually, here's the home run. So you saw it from the stands.
Dang,
here's the breakdown here.
Let's go. He was hyped.
The one thing we're missing is his biggest super fan cheering him on.
Yes, sir.
You got to help him out with some of the sellies.
Yeah, I do. I love the sellies, though. They're cool.
So you've been just relaxing a little bit. Anything else going on since the season ended?
Relaxing, going out to eat, getting new furniture for my apartment, and that's really it. And chilling with my girlfriend, of course. You know what I mean? So, yeah.
What are the good food spots? What's the Dan Skillings go-to here in Cincinnati?
I got a lot.
Yeah, you got any cosigns? It's big
let
time.
your girlfriend pick for you, or do you make those dates?
I make those dates. I like Capitol Grill, Ruth Chris, Jeff Ruby's.
Steak guy, all right.
Dang, he's eating pretty well, Zach. You might need to join him.
Marble in the city.
Got to hop on some NIL deals. If you're a Cincinnati steakhouse, you should hit up Dan Skillings.
Soto.
There you go.
About that?
Fantastic.
Yeah, I got some good spots in my bag. You know, I'm learning Cincinnati more and more.
Yeah, absolutely. Anthony and I are no stranger to good food. We seem to talk about it like every time.
We love some good food. You're in a little bit of better shape than both of us, though, so you can eat those steaks and be okay.
He's an athlete, though. He's an athlete.
What? Former athlete?
Yeah. Pitcher, though.
Okay. There we go.
Well, Connor strikes out there for the second out here in this inning. TCU still trailing 6-0. You're from New Jersey. You're relaxing right now. Is that still the plan for the summer, or are you going to get into some basketball activity?
Oh, no, Monday, which is 2 days from now. Monday, I'm going to start getting back into it. I already started lifting with Rayfeld already a little bit. I've been doing some Body Alive. You know what Body Alive is?
I don't.
It's do you know what Body Alive is?
It's like Pilates type stuff, right?
Yeah. I've been doing that recently with my girlfriend and her roommates, and it's like cardio. It works on, like, your arms, your legs, just everything on your body. It gets a good sweat. It's in a room that has like 110 degrees.
Wow.
Weather in there or whatever. So I've been doing that, and that's been keeping me, like, feeling good in shape and fit, whatever. But I got in with Rayfeld recently, and then Monday I'm going to start shooting again and working out and getting back into it slowly.
You heard it here first, kids. If you want to be a good basketball player like Skillings, grab some offensive boards, high motor player, you should go to Body Alive, do some hot yoga.
Yes, sir.
Got to get the body right before those days down in Atlantic City, right?
I won't be seeing Atlantic City this much. I'm sorry, but Jersey's not seeing me this much.
Not the Jersey Shore, no, nothing.
I'm going to be taking some vacations for sure, something bigger than the Jersey beaches, you know what I mean?
Well, let's talk a little basketball. We got 2 outs in the inning, but let's talk a little basketball here. Obviously, Cincinnati would have liked to go to the NCAA tournament, but made a little bit of a run in the NIT. For you personally, you kind of bounced around between starting, coming off the bench. How did you adapt to some different roles that you were put in this year?
Me and Coach had I had one role really all year, and it got bigger throughout the year. Me and Coach talked about reasons why I wasn't starting to be in the year, and it was all understood, and I just had my head down and keep working, and I was happy with my minutes regardless. I was playing starting minutes. So I was playing starting minutes. I was playing 33 out of 40 minutes in the game, which is a lot, like still without starting. So I wasn't worried about that. And then when I started, I was just like, it's okay. Like, I don't care either or. I just want to win.
Either way, you're going to bring the energy.
Yeah, for sure. I'm gonna bring it every game. So that wasn't no big deal.
Well, Dan's going to bring it back with us for the next half inning, so stay tuned.
Stay tuned.
Bearcats went down in order in the bottom of the 4th inning, but still a 6-0 lead over the Horned Frogs for the Bearcats. Back with Dan Skillings, who joins us for another half inning in the UC Baseball Stadium press box as Tommy Boba's back out there for the 5th inning. So we talked about some basketball stuff and your role and how you still brought it off the bench. For you personally, a lot of people don't know you didn't start playing basketball until really almost until you got to college, and you've made significant strides. What was behind your personal development this year?
After the season, you know, everybody's freshman years are ups and downs and trying to learn college basketball, the physicality and things like that. So I really just had a big conversation with my trainer from back home and my father and my dad, my uncle, and then my coach here. Just a conversation about what I need to get better at, like defense, getting my body right, getting my balance right, getting my 3 ball up there, and just staying confident on the court, and just learning the game, really learning how to play within college basketball, going into the Big 12, a really good conference. And that's really all I focused on this summer was shooting, getting in really good shape, keeping my body right, getting my balance right, and learning the game was mainly what I had to get better at, learning the game and learning how to play, knowing when to shoot, score, pass, rebound, and things like that, and what positions to be in. So that's what I did this summer to take a big jump.
Swing and a miss there. Robinson goes down, so Boba continues to rack up the Ks.
That's usually the adjustment for any kind of freshman athlete, regardless of the sport. It's just the speed of the game. I mean, you've been playing, you're the standout in high school if you're playing at the Division I level, obviously, but just that speed of the game and being around guys who are also as good as you is definitely the biggest change.
Yeah, 100%.
What's the next step for you?
My last year in college, this year coming up will be my last year for sure, and I'll be going to the league. That's the goal. It's been the goal.
So there's been some posts out there about some roster changes. It's nothing that's not unknown to anybody. You got some guys coming back, some guys that have moved on, whether it be graduation or moving on from the program. As somebody that joined Cincinnati a few years ago with Wes Miller and this coaching staff, what is your, to use a baseball term, what is your biggest pitch? Whether it be an incoming transfer, whether it be a freshman to join Cincinnati basketball, what's your biggest recruiting pitch for somebody that would be considering Cincinnati?
That's very good. As long as you like, let's go, baby. If you're a player that wants to earn things and doesn't want things handed to you, and you don't want to hear all the good stuff, you want to hear the good and bad even when you're getting recruited, and you want to just earn for your spot and have a coach that's going to keep it real with you and not tell you what you want to hear, but just tell you the truth. Like, he won't ever tell you something and not follow through with it. And he won't ever promise you something and not follow through with it. Unless you just don't do your job and you fall short and you're not doing what you're supposed to do. So, like, Coach Wes, great coach. I love him. We have a great relationship on the court and off the court. We see eye to eye on a lot of things, and everything he's told me coming into the school before I got here, it's all leading up to it. Before I got here, he said nothing's going to be handed to you. I'm not telling you you're going to start. I'm not even telling you you're going to play. You got to earn your spot, and we want you here. We think you can be an NBA player 2 or 3 years. We don't see you doing more than 3 years here. And everything's come true so far, and he never handed anything to me. I had to earn everything, even though we had conversations before saying, like, yeah, I should have started at the beginning of this year and things like that. But I kept a straight face. I kept a good personality and, like, positive around the team, and he made me earn it, and that's what I did. So if you're a player that wants to earn everything and have a good career and trust into your coach, you come here. It's a great spot to be.
Sounds like accountability, to put it into a word, is huge.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. For sure.
Boba looking for the 1-2-3 inning here, and that's just foul. So if we have time, give us a quick, everyone sees Wes Miller very intense and serious on the sideline. Give us a different side. What's a funny story about Wes Miller that people won't know?
I got a great one. Ooh, I got a great one. So me and Coach built a really, really good relationship before I even committed here, before my freshman year. And out of recruitment, he used to just FaceTime me a lot and just talk to me about anything, not even basketball, which was very different. Every coach that called me during the recruitment process would talk basketball, would do a phone call, wouldn't FaceTime, and, like, strictly talk about me coming here. Coach West used to call me and FaceTime me and just talk about how was my day on the beach, and just, like, we'll talk for 45 minutes about no basketball at all. And, like, he's smart doing that because, like, I like building relationships with people in general. It's a big thing to me, and that's what he did. And we built a really, really, really good bond over months and months over him recruiting me. So the day I was ready to commit, I played a prank on him. And I FaceTimed him. And I was looking all, like, sad and down, and I was acting like I was going to commit somewhere else. And so I was on FaceTime. All my family was behind me, and I was like, "What's up, Coach?" And he was like, "Yo," he had a smile on his face. He was like, "Yo, what's up?" I have the whole screen recording on my phone. He was like, "Yo, Dan, what's up?" Smile. I'm like, "Yo, what's up, Coach? I got some news. I'm ready to. I know where I'm committing at." And he just, like, smiled to, like, a straight face. He got so straight faced, red face. He just was getting down in his feels, and you could tell. And I was like, "Hey, me and my family made a decision. So thankful for how hard you guys fought for me and how hard you guys recruited me. Like, we really take that into consideration and appreciate that so much. Like, and I thank you for building this bond. I feel like it's hard to leave a bond like this, but I'm choosing to commit to." And then I had a shirt on, and I was like, "Cincinnati." And then, like, he, like, got his phone like this and was on FaceTime running in the gym. He was in the arena, and he was like this. He was like going like this, and it was just hilarious. So, like, that's a funny story. Nobody will ever know, but now everybody knows. Hilarious, and we crack up about it to this day.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Well, Dan, thank you for joining us for an inning here. Really appreciate it. Go spend the rest of your day down getting some sunshine. And best of luck this upcoming season. Best of luck in the future. And enjoy the rest of your summer and your off season.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Dan. Thank you so much.
Cats by 90, baby.
Cincinnati up 6-0 after 5 innings here in Cincinnati today against the TCU Horned Frogs.